Hi, I'm Michty Maxx and I'm here to share the makeup I wore out on my birthday. I was still feeling the purple vibe and wanted to use some of my new birthday presents, plus my all-time favorite glitter MAC 3D Silver, so I created this dramatic purple and silver halo eye with matte purple lips to go with my purple mood. After putting on one of my all-time favorite albums, Chemical Wedding, I went about plucking my eyebrows because I forgot to do it the day before, and I've been lazy and have let them go bushy lately. I primed my lids with Too Faced Shadow Insurance all the way from lash line to brow and under my eye as well. Then I moisturized my lips with Panthen ointment, smeared on with a finger as usual. Next I went into the Naked 3 palette and I took the eyeshadow limit with the Sigma E25 blending brush and applied it as a transition shade through my crease in a rounded shape, connecting it to the outer corner of my lid. Then I went in with the Sigma E50 large fluff brush and applied the eyeshadow Strand on my brow bone and inner corner to neutralize and highlight, and blended in the crease a bit more. And now I grabbed the Sleek Makeup Acid palette to go for this bright violet shadow, which I dusted through my crease with the Sigma E36 tiny blending brush. I applied this deep into my crease and continued the rounded shape, also taking it into the outer corner as well. I'm using this for a gradient from the lid color I will be using later, and I made sure I could see this shade when I'm looking straight in the mirror with my eyes open, and I adjusted the shape by adding more product to the center of my crease and blending that out with the E25 brush and the fluff brush to taper it down. Now for my next trick. I'm whipping out the Makeup Forever Flash palette. I'm grabbing the silver cream with my finger to pat over the center of my lid and blending it outwards using a clean finger and the crease brushes. Then I'm grabbing the Milani Liquify pencil in Perfect Purple and applying it to the outer and inner thirds of my lid and dabbing it into the skin with my finger, blending it into the silver and making sure it's even. I brightened up the center silver highlight and merged it into the purple a little better as well. And for another brightly colored one, I took out the Urban Decay Electric palette and chose the eyeshadow Urban with the Sigma F70 concealer brush and patted that over the purple pencil base. Urban is a gorgeous color which I have been hanging out to use, and it works so well with this shimmery purple pencil. When there was less product on my brush, I dragged the tip of it through my crease to connect each side of the lid. I went back to the tiny blending brush that I love so much and blended that neon purple through the crease to blend out the lid, and I added a bit more purple to get maximum pigmentation. Then I went back to the electric palette and grabbed Revolt with the other side of that flat concealer brush and set the silver cream base on the center of my eyelid. This is not the best silver shadow, and I wish I would have used Sugarpill's Grand Tiara for more opacity, but as Kimmy says, it was okay, but maybe next time I won't use it. I blended the edges of that silver into the purple and smoothed it out into the crease. Now the party really gets started. I'm using part of my present, this lit kit, and the beautiful glitter Disco Diva in size 2. So I took the lit Clearly Liquid glitter base and dipped a small Japanesque brush into the solution, wiped off the excess, then pressed the damp brush into the Disco Diva glitter and dabbed it over the purple shadow. This amazing holographic purple was exactly what I wanted for this look, and I was so enamored with it. I tapered the glitter towards the center, manipulating the glitter so there was less product at the edges for a nice gradient. And I used my new lit fan to dry my lids, keeping my eyes closed so the glitter doesn't move or crease. For my next trick, I grabbed the MAC 3D Silver glitter and went about the same technique with another Japanesque flat synthetic brush to tap the chunky holographic glitter over the center of the lid with the lit Clearly Liquid glitter base as an adhesive. I also blended the edges of that magnificent multicolored sparkle into the purple glitter and tried to keep it all below the crease. And I tried the lit fluff ball glitter collector thing for the fallout, but it really didn't work for me. Back to the Sleek Acid palette and I blended some more of that neon violet into the crease with the tiny blending brush. Then I went on to the Sugarpill Burning Heart palette and took a little bit of Poison Plum with the E47 shaded crease brush and built that up in my deep crease and outer corner to give more of a contrast between the glitter and the soft blended purple. And I made sure there were no harsh lines going back to the lighter purple, keeping everything in a nice rounded but lifted shape at the outer edge. Next, for even more depth, I grabbed Sugarpill Bulletproof on that little pointed crease brush and ran that into my crease, focusing on the outer corner, just enough to make the purple deeper, but not adding too much black. I buffed that in with a tiny blending brush and made sure everything was smooth, created a gradient into my skin tone, and I went in again with the Poison Plum to bring up that shade some more. I went back to some Strand on the large fluff brush to brighten up the brow bone and continued to blend out the crease till I got it where I liked it. Now for a touch of eyeliner, I went for the Urban Decay 24/7 liquid eyeliner in Perversion. And first I lined along my lash line with a very thin line, then I thickened it up on the outer edge and created a baby kitten wing just to define the eyes, but not make a huge statement because I wanted the glitter to shine through. Next I got out the Inglot Matte Gel Eyeliner in number 77 and coated the end of a pointed cotton bud with the product to apply it to my tight line and lower waterline, also making sure to smudge it into my lashes with the other end and getting every nanometer of skin under there coated in black, including going all the way into the tear duct. I cleaned up any fallout with a makeup wipe, but I'll get any excess glitter later. Then I grabbed the Sugar Pill Bulletproof again and the Real Techniques detail brush to intensify the black on the lower lash line and really smudge it in there. I felt like going for only black on my lower lid and wanted to make it nice and smoky, and I continued the framing of the eye in black that the liquid eyeliner started. And I blended that out with the small pointed crease brush and added a bit more Poison Plum on the outer edge with the E36 blending brush. I buffed that out with some of the Neon Purple from Sleek and smoothed it into my skin with Strange from the Naked 3 palette, taking it all along my lower lash line. I finalized the blending a bit more and then went on to curl my eyelashes well. Then I used MAC Extended Play Giga Black Lash Mascara to coat my lower lashes. It's my first time trying this mascara and I was looking for something that didn't smudge on my under eye area, and this one actually held up to all the hype and reviews. For the upper lashes, I went with my concoction of late, which includes using the CoverGirl Clump Crusher applicator with the Maybelline Pumped Up Mascara and giving my eyelashes a couple of good coats. I was flirting with the idea of using false lashes, but decided to give my eyes the easy way out and just go au natural. Then I went back to the Naked 3 palette Limit Shadow on the E25 blending brush to smooth the lower lash line out a bit more and dabbed on a touch more purple on the outside. And for brows, I used the Benefit Browsings in Light, starting with the wax side and setting that with the powder, using the tiny brushes from the kit, and doing my usual natural brow look, but extending the tail a little. Then to set that, I used Benefit Gimme Brow in Light and went over my hairs for some extra fullness. I decided to start playing with my inner corner and placed some of the Balm Mary Luminizer cheek highlight on my tear duct with a Sigma E30 pencil brush, and I blended that up towards my inner crease. This is the first of a few highlighters I tried until I liked the result. As I said, I would get back to the glitter fallout, and I took a piece of Scotch tape which I rubbed against the back of my hand, then rolled around my finger and pressed that against any sparkly bits I could see. The tape picks up the glitter better than any makeup wipe because the glitter statically sticks to your face and you need something stickier to pick it up, like the tape. And I went back to the inner tear duct with another eyeshadow. This one's Vellum from MAC. And I laid that down on top of Mary Lou and spread it along the inner third of my lower lash line, giving a blue/violet duochrome look. Then I moisturized my face with MAC Strobe Cream and blended that into my skin with my fingers for some glow under my foundation. I applied some NYX Pore Filler Primer to the center of my face where I have larger pores. Then I sprayed my face with MAC Fix Plus to add some moisture, and I pressed my Sedona Lace flat top brush over my face to pick up the excess to dampen the brush. Then I buffed in the Bourjois Healthy Mix Foundation in number 51 into my skin with that Sedona Lace 928 synthetic flat top brush, and I took MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in NC15 under my eyes and around my nose and mouth with the Sedona Lace 224 synthetic pointed brush and blended that in with my foundation brush. I grabbed the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder in Ethereal Light to set the center of my face with the Real Techniques setting brush, and I powdered the rest of my face with the F40 medium angled brush. I whipped out the Sleek Makeup Candy Collection blush and chose Dolly Mix, and applied the blush with my Napoleon Perdit's 20B reflective contour brush in an angular shape up towards my hairline and blended the edges out with my powder brush. I strengthened my beauty spot with my brow wax, patting it into the skin. You can also do this with any freckles you have. And now to another birthday present, this gorgeous Dose of Colors Baked Cheek Highlighter in the shade Pearl Dust, which I absolutely want to eat up since it looks like a delicious fluffy cake in the pan. Anyway, I applied it with my Hakuhodo S113 highlight brush to my cheekbones and the ball of my cheek. Oh my god, I'm so in love with this. One more time I kick it back to the tear duct and finally blended some of the Pearl Dust highlighter all over that inner corner concoction. I'm finally satisfied with how it looked and I blended it out with the large fluff brush. I removed the excess lip ointment with a cotton bud to prepare my lips. And then I grabbed the MAC chromographic pencil in rich purple and outlined my lips in my usual pointed cupid's bow shape to give myself a guide for the liquid lipstick to come. I'm not overlining them or anything, just sketching in my lip shape and making sure I get the corners. To fill that in, I opened up my new Dose of Colors Purple Rain liquid lipstick and applied a couple of coats of that, fanning it dry in between to get this beautiful matte purple lip. It quickly became one of my favorite purple lipsticks, and you can check out my review and swatch video about the eternal search for the perfect purple lipstick, with all of my many purple lipsticks comparing them for a purple lip connoisseur. I slightly darkened the outer edge with the rich purple pencil for some definition and added some depth to the corners, but I didn't do a complete gradient lip or anything like that. I took out my hair and foofed it up, but then I realized I had to set my face with Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray, and I fanned that dry with the very useful Lit Cosmetics fan. And then fuck it, I'm done. I was really happy with this look, and it satisfied my purple craving of late, as well as using my favorite 3D silver glitter and some new sparkly things on my birthday. I still can't get over how delightful that Dose of Colors baked highlighter is, and I'm serious, I want to take a bite out of it. It looks so fucking yummy. I honestly didn't have a set idea in my head when I started, and I only had a vague plan of products I wanted to use, but I liked how this makeup was colorful and sparkly, but at the same time a little dark and sultry. You can find all the details for the products used in this tutorial on my blog, linked in the description box, with affiliate links too. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this silver and purple glitter and smoky eye tutorial. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos. Also check out my band and podcast on iTunes.
Click the little boxes if you want to see other tutorials of mine.